Hello everyone, and welcome to the Utopia of Nerd News. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Adam.
And today we are joined here by Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Right. What kind of nerd am I?
A bad one. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off with some video game news.
Wait a second. Wait. Okay, Boba. I'm sorry. And, as you can see, we have a little extra light in our show because it is the month of Christmas.
We're describing this just in case you're watching this and you're a blind person.
I just wanted to point it out because it's pretty. Anyways, we can go on with games.
So, video game developer Neverland. You probably haven't heard of the developer unless you're a big fan of their one video game franchise that's pretty decently popular, not super popular, but that is the Rune Factory franchise. They not too long ago released Rune Factory 4. They just filed for bankruptcy and went under. So, more than likely, there will not be a Rune Factory 5.
Unless some other company picks it up.
Right, and Kingdoms of Amalur Fashion, which still hasn't been bought.
Buy it. Get on that. What?
Moving on to much happier news, especially for those of us, pointing at myself, who love obscure RPGs from the PS1 and the PS2.
Why not me?
How many obscure ones have you played? So, a franchise you may have not heard of unless you're a big video game nerd like me. Ark the Lad.
I've never heard of that one.
Sony just filed for a trademarking for them, so there's a lot of rumors floating around that they might be getting a brought back to life, a second chance, potentially on the PlayStation 4, maybe on the Vita. But
hey,
still,
I have a game to play!
Still very exciting news for old RPG fans like myself. And you, even if you've never heard of it.
But if it becomes a Vita game, maybe I'll get it, and then I could be like, yes, I know what you're talking about now.
It could also be a couple other things, like them making sure they have all the licensing stuff in order before maybe PlayStation Network launches of the different games, which would be okay. Because that still opens the door for potential ones if that does well. Potential new ones. It could also just be them making sure they have their stuff re-brought up to date, but that would be the least fun of the three. So
all their ducks in a row.
Right. We'll hope it's the first one, because RPGs are the best. And next up, speaking of JRPGs, Namco Bandai has come out with a teaser website for the 15th main series Tales of game. Nothing's really known about it, but the teaser website's out there in Japanese if you read Japanese and you want to go look at it. And just a reminder, the three titles that they have trademarked earlier this year, Castora, Kralis, and Zestoria. So it's probably going to be one of those three. We still don't know what the other two would be, but it's probably going to be one of those three. So just more excitement as we get closer to the next Tales of game. Moving on, Nintendo has launched what will be the Mario and Luigi Dream Team 3DS XL. It's supposed to come out here in North America in the beginning of December. Actually, I believe December 2nd, off the top of my head, I think. Basically, it's a pure white 3DS XL with little, sketches of Mario and Luigi jumping across them.
Oh, that's cool.
And it will come preloaded with the Mario and Luigi Dream Team. You can pick that up for $200 American.
Ooh,
So that's normal 3DS XL price.
Do you think they'll ever get tired of Mario and Luigi?
No.
I always wonder this. Like they've been going on for a long time.
Right, but this isn't even a platformer.
I know.
They come out with different types of games, and each and every one of them is basically gold.
I know, but still, you have to wonder.
No, in fact, Nintendo fans tend to get really pissed off when there hasn't been a new Mario platformer for a while.
My bad, Nintendo fans. My bad.
It's just no.
You are a thing.
No, it's no.
You love Mario. I love Mario too, but anyways.
Moving up next, we have some really interesting stuff from Atlas. Now, there's quite a bit from Atlas because they had their big Persona Day, right? I don't know if you remember from a while ago, but they said they were going to have a special conference thing with all the Japanese media for the Persona Day. And man, did they come out with a ton of stuff.
What happened at Persona Day?
All right,
I wanna
well,
know.
first we have the announcement of a brand new Persona title. Get ready for it.
I'm ready.
You ready? Brace yourself. This is amazing. Persona 4, Dancing All Night, which is going to be a theater music game for the PlayStation Vita, and it will come out fall of 2014 in Japan. And it does not have a Western release as of yet.
Does it, like, entail, like, what it's about, kind of? Like, is it going to be, like, Final Fantasy theater rhythm where they, like, have different scenes going on while you, like, play the music and stuff? Or...
I don't know. I do not know that. But it's a thing.
Because if that's a thing,
Persona
then I
4,
can't play it.
Dancing All Night.
Then I can't play it, because I haven't played it. Any Persona games.
The next one is a horribly titled game. We saw a trailer for it, the two of us did. You can go check it out because the rest of these all have little trailers.
I'm bracing myself.
This is Persona 4, the Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold, aka Persona 4 Arena 2. And yeah, so it's basically a sequel to their fighting game. It will be coming out on the PlayStation 3 in Japan in 2014 in the fall.
Is the special move the Superplex?
The Ultraplex?
Yeah,
or the Ultramax, the Ultramax Ultra Superplex Hold, or Suplex Hold.
Is that the?
Oh, that's the tongue
Is
twister.
that this like?
I don't know, but it sounds like something
everyone's-
Kanji would do. So.
I just think it would be funny if that was everyone's super move.
Now, this actually, obscure random title name aside, I'm actually really curious about because the first fighting game kind of advanced the story and kind of interconnected Persona 3 and Persona 4's character cast. And this one, they're moving along. It's the story sequel to it, so it's going to connect it and enhance it and take it to the next chapter. And what was interesting is it opened up by showing Junpei, as an older person, one of the main characters in Persona 3 who was not in the first fighting game. So it showed him, so that's, I think, basically their way of saying he's in it. But another thing that was pretty interesting, very quick glimpses, is they showed like a TV, and it showed both Mitsuru and Aigis from Persona 3 basically held up on crosses unconscious.
Oh.
So I'm really curious about the story because obscure, weird names aside, Atlus has done an amazing job with the Persona franchise with building characters and really great stories, and I want to see it move on. So
I'm nodding my head because I believe it.
Next up, for you 3DS owners,
I own one. What's up for me?
the first ever Persona game to not come out on a PlayStation hardware device of some sort will be Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth. It will come out in Japan June 5th of next year.
And there is a trailer for it, and it looks good.
It's because it's a Japanese trailer, so all the words are nonsensical. But it seems like it's definitely a non-canonized thing because there's some things that happen in the first in Persona 3 and Persona 4 that would definitely not make sense with that. But it looks like just kind of like a fun game. It's like a JRPG. It brings in all the cast of Persona 3 and 4.
So
it has its own little fake story, and they all look like chibi characters, and it looks like it'd be fun. I hope that gets a Western release.
I hope so too because I'm a 3DS owner and I want to play it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It looks
Yeah.
so adorable.
You need to play Persona 3 and 4 first, though.
I'm working on it.
Okay. And last but most definitely not least, they had a quick little teaser trailer that was extremely out of context, and you have no idea what it means, at least at this point in time. It's like a red screen. It shows 5 chairs, shackles on them, and Persona 5 was announced. Now here's the interesting thing. It was announced for the PlayStation 3 exclusively. Not the PlayStation 4, not the Xbox One, neither of those. The PlayStation 3 exclusively will be coming out in Japan in late 2014, so late next year, about a year from now. So it's really weird that that's not coming out for the PlayStation 4, coming out that late, but I'm okay with it because I don't have one yet. So I'm extremely excited for that one. I'm really hoping it's not quite as connected to 3 and 4 as those two seem to be super connected at this point in time thanks to Arena. And they have all new characters and a new story, and it's just its own thing. That's what I'm really hoping for out of it. But I'm really excited, and really I feel like this whole thing, as a generality, was Atlus's way of being like, alright, time to make Persona officially like our Final Fantasy to what Square is. Because it's getting a lot of attention, clearly, in development, because that's a lot of games developed for those characters. So, really exciting for Persona fans, because Persona's been a lot better than Final Fantasy lately.
If only we could convince them, well, not them themselves, but a Suikoden Final Fantasy thing going on. That would be nice.
Yeah, I would like Suikoden to get that kind of attention too.
Come on.
You can do it. Come on, Konami. So that's it for video game news. Now we just have a few little movie things, and that's about it. So first off, Jurassic World was said in a tweet that it will take place 22 years after the original Jurassic Park movie in chronological lore, history, timeline stuff. So I don't know exactly really what that's going to mean outside of they're going to basically just say all those characters are too old. Maybe they bring back some of the kids from the first one. And they were like, hey, now they can be adults. Who knows? But
it would make sense, because they'd be like, I don't know, like in their...
The experienced ones.
Their 30s, 40s.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
Moving on, Warcraft, the movie, was pushed back from its 2015 summer release date to 2016. More specifically, March 11th, 2016, so the summer of 2016, they wanted to move it away from Star Wars, is basically what it looked like.
Alright.
So I guess that makes sense.
As long as they're still in doing it and stuff.
Yeah, they wanted to keep it away from that really busy 2015, summer.
Where everyone will be poor. Because everything's coming out.
And Christmas. Their Christmas is bad, too. It's 2015. It's loaded.
It's the year for moviegoers. Huzzah.
And additionally, in 2016, we got a release date for the reboot of the Mummy franchise, which will be April 27th or 22nd, excuse me, of 2016. So expect a new Mummy movie with less Brendan Fraser.
I don't mind Brendan Fraser though. I really didn't in the Mummy movies.
I never said I did.
I know. I'm just stating that.
Okay.
Stating it.
That's on the table. Sarah likes Brendan Fraser.
Yep.
And wants him to be in the new DC movies. Maybe as Green Lantern.
Sure. Yeah. That'd be kind of weird, though.
Yeah, it would be. And last up, Frank Grillo, or Grillo, however he pronounces it, depends what part of the world his heritage is from. I know he's from America, though, a.k.a. the man who's playing Crossbones in Captain America the Winter Soldier, basically said in an interview that he's coming back for a future Captain America movie. So,
hey!
Keep in mind that Crossbones is the guy in the comic books that kills Captain America.
I have his hero click!
Yes, you do, but keep in mind he's the guy who kills Captain America in the comic books, so maybe potential Captain America 3 spoilers.
I have his hero click. Captain America's way better, though.
So, that's it for my news. There's really not a whole lot in TV, and movie trailers, they basically came out with the Hercules one, and it still looks terrible, so move on to anime.
Alright, so anime news. We actually have quite a bit going on in the anime world. So, if you are a fan of Funimation, well, their Wolf Children movie came out this past Tuesday, and you can pick that up on Blu-ray and DVD, or a DVD combo, or just plain old DVD for you non-Blu-ray people out there.
Can you pick it up on, say, a Kindle?
I don't know.
Find out, get back to us.
Yeah. So that's a cool thing. It's they call it heartwarming. So it's one of those lovely little
bestiality movies.
No, one of those lovely little heartwarming films that everyone adores except for Adam. Just kidding. He loves heartfelt, warm things. Anyways, moving on. Sentai Filmworks has announced a whole bunch of animes that are their official March 2014 releases, and let's get going. So the first one we have on our list is Nadia, Secret of the Blue Water, Complete. It is going to be out on Blu-ray and DVD. It is going to be out on March 4th of 2014, and it will be English and Japanese dubbed, as well as with English subtitles. And what it's kind of just a little ditty about it is that it is an epic adventure inspired by Jules Verne's masterpiece, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So, just kind of little thing. The next one we have is The Pet Girl of Sakuraso. I probably said that wrong, but 2. And it's going to be out on Blu-ray and DVD. It will be out the 11th of March 2014, and it is a Japanese with English subtitles. Moving on from that is To Love Ru, Season 1 on Blu-ray. It will be out the 18th of March. And it is Japanese with English subtitles. And a little bit about it is an alien princess shows up in a human's house, and some risque stuff happens, and he ends up having to marry her and meet her royal family, and lots going on there.
Is she pregnant?
No. But apparently on her planet, if you touch a certain area on a girl, you have to marry her.
That's my guess, yeah.
Yep.
Keep it PG for the kids.
Yes, and she shows up in his bathtub. So if you have
Sounds
any
like a
alien
normal Japanese
princess
thing, just in general.
Yeah, if you have any alien princesses showing up in your bathtub, don't touch.
Wouldn't that make it her fault if she just shows up in your bathtub?
Yeah, but he slips on the tile.
So it's the tile's fault. The tile was the preacher in this story.
Darn you bathroom tiles that are so slippery when people are taking baths because they get water everywhere.
When strangers are taking baths in your house, because that's legal and normal.
Sounds like a horror movie, but in this case, it's not.
Or, like, the premise to a porno.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, moving on from that. The next one is Upate, or Upot. Not quite. Upate. Not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that right, so sorry if I'm not. It is the complete collection coming out on Blu-ray and DVD on the 18th of March. It is in English and Japanese, dubbed with English subtitles. 2 more animes that are coming out in March for Sentai Filmworks is Marduk Scramble, Third Exhaust. It'll be out on Blu-ray and DVD the 25th of March, and it is English and Japanese dub with English subtitles. And the last one they have is Maria Holic Alive, Complete Collection, Blu-ray and DVD. It'll be out the 25th as well, and it is English and Japanese with English subtitles. So if you are a huge Sentai Filmworks fan, love their stuff, there is a lot of official releases coming out for March of next year. So be sure to check those out, and possibly buy them.
If you want to.
Yeah.
If you're a big fan of shows where they get married because he slips on tiles and
his hand accidentally...
Hey, he's trying to brace himself, okay?
Yeah.
He's just reaching for something to save his life.
I don't have anything against that.
It's the tile's fault. Wait, why do they not have a rug outside the bathtub?
I don't have a rug outside
Really?
my bathtub.
You don't?
Yeah, no.
Well, now you're going to slip and you're going to touch somebody and you're going to end up married.
Well, I have slipped, though, and my ribs ended up falling on the edge of the bathtub. Perhaps I should buy a rug.
Well, if there was a stranger in your house taking a bath, you'd be married to him right now.
I hope there's no stranger that appears in my bathtub. That'd be awkward. But yes, those are coming out. If you actually want to read what they are about, we will post a link to the website in our description, so you can check that out and read up for yourself, see if you think you might enjoy that anime or not. And I saved the best news for last in our anime news.
Is it really the best?
Oh my god.
Is it better than slipping and getting married on somebody?
Yes.
Okay.
And there is not really a whole lot going on in the book world. So, for this last piece of information, Visual Arts Key opened a teaser website for the upcoming PC adaptation of Angel Beats anime. It's a game.
Oh.
Oh No, don't say that. But anyways, the first volume of the game will be released next spring, and the official website will open up in December.
Wait, so the first part of the game's coming out?
The first volume of the game will be out this next spring.
So are they doing like a... Like, do you know what kind of game it is?
I'm not quite sure. There wasn't a whole lot of information.
I didn't know if they were going to maybe try, since it's going to be in multiple parts, I guess, like a Telltale thing, where it's going to be like 5 episodes. And...
I don't know. Might be. But we'll be sure to keep up with that as the information comes along, and I'm sure they'll have a lot more information when their official website opens up in December.
Okay.
I think that's exciting.
An anime game.
But yes, that is all that we have for our news.
Alright, so that's our show. Thank you for watching. Over the course of the next week, we will have absolutely nothing for you, so enjoy that.
Well, we'll have a lot of stuff, but not anything new.
Alright, so thank you for watching. We will see you guys next time, but just in case you missed it, or you are on a mobile device so you did not see it, there was at some point during the video a mystery box. If you didn't click it, then you missed out on the video. If you did click it, then you saw the video, and congratulations.
Because it's probably the best video ever.
Right. See you later.
They all are.
See you later.
See you later.